how's it going? So I'm back today with much shorter hair. I'm absolutely loving it. So it's January 2016 favorites, and the very first thing on my list is this thing. So I've got my hair cut yesterday and I am just absolutely loving it. It's a lot shorter than it was before and it feels really light, and I also got it colored, and I'm not really sure whether you can see it in this light, but it's got this purple all over wash, and it's just so different to what I usually have. If you remembered before, watch my other videos, it used to be this sort of like dark brunette, little bit of caramel running to it, and I'm just liking the change. So I'll insert a photo below if you can't really see the color, just so that you can check it out. But I wanted to say that my hairstylist is just absolutely fantastic. His name is Adam. He works at the Pasta Salon at Ritz-Carlton Jumeirah here in Dubai, and I've been going to see him for about 2 years now, ever since I came to Dubai, and he is the most amazing hairstylist ever. Seriously, if you need a cut and color, you're not really sure who to just go straight to Adam, because he is amazing. He's always looked after my hair, well, for 2 years now, and he's just really amazing. Like, colors always bang on, and I always just go in and say, do whatever you want, because I trust you. And it's such a great thing when you're able to trust your hairstylist and just come up with something that is looking so much like you and what you're feeling like. And this one, I basically just went in and I sat down and just said, I'm really bored, I want something fun. And at first I said I wanted something in blue, could you color my hair blue? And he gave me a look that said basically no, and he took out the color book and said, what about purple, what about like an all over wash? And I just thought, oh dear God. Like, well, first I was thinking, I wanted some color, and I said blue, but it was meant to go sort of like on the inside of my hair, so if like tied it up you could actually see it, and it was not meant to be like an all over color. But I'm really happy with this. I think it came out really well. It's still dark enough that you're not gonna think, oh my god, she's gone totally wild, but there's still, especially in the sunlight, you can really see it. It's really shiny and you can just see the tint running through it, and it's just amazing. Love it. Adam at Pastels, Ritz-Carlton Jumeirah. And next on my list is foundation. If you remember it from I think it was the 2000 favorites of the year, I said I was running out of my Nars Sheer Matte Foundation, and that is my absolute foundation, and it still is, although it's now been discontinued and obviously I can't get any backup. But I did say I was gonna go and try on the this is the Nars Sheer Glow Foundation, and this is the original formulation that came out just after their tinted moisturizer. And I've got this in my usual shade, which is Syracuse. Yep, Syracuse. And as you can see, the bottle is a little bit different. It doesn't have that matte finish to it. And I have to say, I've really been enjoyed using this. It hasn't completely taken over as my absolute favorite foundation over the sheer matte, but the formula is really, really, hello. There's Bay again, always a favorite. Hello, darling. But the formula is really similar, so it comes off exactly the same. It's not too emollient, it's not too runny, and it just goes on really soft. It feels like skin, and I just think it feels really nice, and it lasts exactly the same. It's a little bit, even though it's sheer glow, and at first I didn't want to, I drove into the sheer matte foundation because I thought it would go a little bit better with my skin. Obviously I have oily skin, and I thought the matte would go a bit better, and that's the kind of finish I like. And this one does kind of go on a little creamier, I suppose. It makes my skin, I have it on now today, makes my skin a little bit more, well, glowing, but I do think at the end of the day it's a teeny tad more shiny than I like it. But overall I think it performs really well. I still really like it, and yeah, enjoyed that for this month. I'm gonna try to keep this short. I don't have a lot of favorites for January of 2016, but I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I actually found oh dear, the cat's got into the library. She's on the shelf, so be right back. I don't actually know what she's doing, but she's currently on the shelves, being rather curious, and I'm kind of afraid that she's going to jump and topple a few different things. So gonna keep an eye on her. But anyway, I didn't think I would like liquid eyeliners, but lately, so I busted out the, which one is this? This is the Soap and Glory Supercat eyeliner. Let's see if you can see that. There you go. And it's basically, it looks like a felt tip pen. That's what it looks like. It's a little bit thicker than most other eyeliners, so you're not gonna get, even though it has a really sharp point to it, you're not gonna get like the super thin line. But I like this because I find it really easy to use, and I've been using it kind of non-stop for the past, I don't know, 2 weeks I think, and I just find it so easy. It goes on like a dream. It's super black. Although at the end of the day it does fade a little bit because my eyelids are oily, it does fade a little bit, but I just think it's amazing. I still can't get it right. I can't get both sides looking the same. Usually this side, this eye on the right hand side always comes off a little bit more perfect than the other side, but I can still do like a cat eye with this. I can still just do like a simple eyeliner on the top, and I just think it's really beautiful. It goes on really nicely, and I've really enjoyed liking this, using this. And yeah, if you're looking for eyeliner, check it out, Soap and Glory Supercat. Moving on to lipstick. So I have here a MAC lipstick, and this is called Studded Kiss, and it's part of their matte line. And as you know, I really love my matte lipstick, and this is something I've picked up just a couple of months ago. It looks something like this. It comes off as super dark in the bullet, but it actually isn't. I have it on right now. Just really lightly pat it on, and it is beautiful. Even though it's a matte formula, it's really creamy, and I'll swatch it for you. So that's what it looks like with just one swipe. Really pigmented, really nice, but you can also just sheer it out, and this is the effect that you'll get. And just really lovely. Absolutely enjoy using this. It is a firm favorite of this year, I think, and you can just wear it whether it's spring, it's summer, it's winter time. Just enjoy using this. I just realized I'm going to use the phrase I really enjoyed using this, but this is why these products have made it into my favorites for January 2016. I gotta think of new phrases to use, but anyway, next up on the list is this little thing. It is a Stila Convertible cheek and lip, what do they call it? It is dual lip and cheek cream in the shade Dahlia, and it looks a bit like this. There you go. So I've been using this. It's what I have again on the cheeks. I'm wearing most of my favorites on my face right now, so you can actually see how it's performing. I'll insert a picture down below or in the video. Anyway, so this is one of those creamy cheek colors. Obviously it's not a powder formulation, but absolutely beautiful, and I've really enjoyed using, there you go. I really enjoyed using these creamy products more than I have with powder products. I just think it glides onto skin a little bit more natural. It gives you a bit of a glow. It kind of makes you look really young and youthful. And given that we are currently in winter time in Dubai, it has been quite chilly, not that warm. So I just find these kind of formulations really nice to use because they give a bit of hydration to the skin, and it just looks amazing. Obviously, it looks really dark in the pan, but if I swatch this for you, you can put it on really sheerly. Basically, if I just shade these out for you, so that's what it looks like, just kind of blended, and it's just a really beautiful plummy purpley tone. Quite similar, if you're gonna figure out that there's a theme going on today, is that I'm just loving purple. I've got on like a little bit of a purple dress. I've got the plummy color. I've got purple eyeshadow, purple cheek cream, obviously, theme going on here, but just enjoy using this. Again, really beautiful. And if you find that you've put on too much, I find that you can just either blend it out with your fingers, or you have a little bit of foundation on your foundation brush, you can just pat it, kind of rub over it and pat it in, and it just comes off really kind of glowy and natural and really pretty. And I just think it's one of the colors that suits a lot of skin tones, especially if you have a darker, deeper skin tone. And actually, funny story, so I've never really gotten into these Stila Convertible colors because And just noticed two brands. I don't know whether, definitely, they're not going to watch my videos. But if you are, just a note to brands. I'm one of those people who just love shopping, obviously. I love going to beauty counters and having a bit of a look-see, swatching, and I'll pick up things quite randomly. Without really kind of thinking about it. And I've always kind of avoided Stila convertible colors because every time I go to a counter, it always looks so messy. There's just product everywhere. There's always like product around the edges and it's just kind of smeared. And I didn't want to swatch any of them because I'm just thinking, oh, it looks really grubby. And the one time I was in London and I went to one of the big department stores that's opposite the hotel. I did forget what it was called. I'll insert the name down below. It wasn't Harrods, I don't think. It might have been, I don't know whether it was Selfridges. It was quite a big department store, but anyway, there was a lovely sales assistant there. I don't know her name, but I'll insert the names down below. And that's where she worked, but she was so lovely and her counter was super clean. It was so nice just to like gush over products and talk over things with her, and she's showing me different things and I'm kind of going, oh, I really want to try Stila. I've got their eyeshadows but I don't really try any of their other things, and she's kind of gone, really love these products, and I'm kind of going, oh, I'm not too sure about it. But because it's so clean, so lovely, and when she showed me this and I swatched it, I thought, oh my god, the product is actually really nice. The color is amazing. And as you can see, if I'm just using it by myself, I can keep it fairly clean, so it's not like it's going to get anywhere. And that's just a way to convince me to get one. I also bought another like watercolor blush from her. And since then I've kind of collected a few more of the minis, so I've got like the mini blushes also in this formulation, and it's just amazing. Love them. Right, and then on to oh dear, on to nail polishes. I think this month I've been using SC nail polishes a lot, and I've gone to like a couple of I've gotten a couple of manicures and just used SC nail polishes also. On my fingers right now, if you can see, this is SC Angora Cardi, I think, or is Angora Sweater, and this is like a little kind of a deep plum. I thought it was going to be more of a pinky tone, but it came out a little bit more purple than I thought it would, but I'm still really loving it. And if you can guess the theme, there you go. I've got head to toe purple. I've also got like a taupey grey purple on my toes. So that's I think that's my favorite color of the month then. It's like purple. So moving on to perfume, I've got an old favorite here. This is the DKNY, what is it called? Be Delicious in the green apple scent. And it's just, I'm loving this. This is so fresh, so sweet, just really young and light. And every time I put this on, people have recognized it and said, you know, are you wearing that kind of green apple shaped perfume? And I'm like, yeah. Really liking this, and it's just really pretty. I'm kind of like obviously kind of running out of it, so it's beautiful. Yeah, if you're looking for a perfume, something for just really light and fresh, I would definitely recommend this. Non-beauty favorites, I've got a awesome moisturizer here. I think I've mentioned this in my top 2015 favorites. This is a Cetaphil moisturizer. It's called Restore Dem, and it's the skin restoring body moisturizer for very dry, itchy skin. I actually found that I was getting a little bit allergic, and my skin was reacting quite badly to a few of the more scented moisturizers that I was using. So I've got quite a few different ones that I really like, including like soap&glory and what was the other one? Body Shop. But I found that my skin was just like, it was breaking out. It was being like really dry, really itchy, and I just didn't know what was happening. So I've gone back to this. I really like Cetaphil because I think it's formulated without fragrance. It's also hypoallergenic, preservatives, fragrance free, and it's suitable to be applied everywhere. So I've gone back to this. It's made my skin feel so much better. If you have sensitive skin, I do recommend Cetaphil, or just checking this out. I think there was another bottle that I was using which was a little bit bigger and it had a different name on it, but this was the one I got for this month, and I've basically used about half of it already. Works really well, just amazing. So a little bit left field now. Earlier this month, in January, I did a 10k run. Actually not much of a run, more than like a really slow walk. It's my first time ever doing a run, and it was the SCB Marathon that was happening. My firm and my colleagues entered also as a corporate team run, and I was dead last. But I think obviously I've never done it before. I was getting a kind of feeling a bit sick about entering because I didn't know whether I would finish it, and it was really difficult. But I am quite proud of myself and quite excited that I actually managed to enter and finish it. And I'm planning to enter again next year. But so what happened was I ended up just spraining both of the tendons in both knees, and it became really painful. So for 2 weeks after that, I'm still limping, and especially on the right knee, every time I walk, it's just really painful. And I've been applying this thing. It's just basically deep heat. It's a fast relief for muscular aches and pains, and it has mentholatum in it. It smells like medication, but this has really helped me to sleep actually, because every time I lay down, my knees were really bothering me and I couldn't get a proper night's sleep. So I'll rub this in, and it just creates like a good, lovely warmth to my muscles and through the knees, and it just puts me right to sleep, and I really enjoyed it. I still use this like almost every night. I use another gel that the doctor has recommended, which is meant to relieve pain also and help the knees get better a little bit faster. So, but really nice. For a fashion favorite, I've been really liking this t-shirt dress. I don't know if you can see it. It's just like a long kind of made of this like wool cotton material. It's really comfortable. It's just like a bit of a sleeve. It's really baggy, and it just feels really nice. It's from Aritzia, which is my favorite brand right now. I've just made another order, but it's so comfortable and it's so lovely, and you throw a jacket over it and it just looks amazing. I'm also really liking this necklace. I think I got this from H&M actually. It was very cheap. Kind of threw it into my basket last minute, but I just think it looks really nice and simple, and just jazz up an outfit really nicely. Last but not least, I've got a random gaming application I've been playing on my phone. It's called Fishdom, and it's basically one of those things where, so you get to keep an aquarium, and you buy the fishes and the little things that go into your aquarium, and you do that by getting money through one of those, what do you call it, basically you get 3 in a row, 6 in a row, looks like something like that. So basically you just like put the gems together and it blows up and it gets things going, and it's just so addictive. I've been completely obsessed over this game. I play it on like every single day. I kind of play it on my lunch break. Sometimes when I'm bored and I'm on the phone waiting for someone to pick up, I just pick it up also. And I think my boyfriend's getting a little bit mad at me because I'm a lot obsessed. It's just been really fun. So if you are one of those people who get like stuck in traffic, you want a bit of a distraction, Fishdom is really top game, really easy, and it's free, so go ahead and download it. That finishes my January favorites of 2016. I'm actually going away this weekend. I'm going back home to Malaysia for Chinese New Year. I'm going to spend time with my grandmother and my family and see my best friends also. So I'm going to be gone for a while, but let me know in the comment box below whether you like this video, what you'd like to see next, if there's anything that you think works, doesn't work, and give it a thumbs up and share if you do like. So I'll see you next time. Bye!